There's a moment in everyone's life when the world whispers, "You can't do it." It tells you your dreams are too big, that you're not strong enough, that you weren't born into the right place, with the right tools, the right talents. And slowly, that voice begins to echo inside your own mind. You start doubting yourself. You start questioning your worth. You begin to wonder if maybe they were right. But let me tell you something powerful. Those limits they talk about, they're not real. They're imaginary walls built by fear, by failure, by society's low expectations. And every time someone like you stands up, fights back, and keeps going, those walls crack. They crumble. You were not born to stay in the box they put you in. You were not meant to just survive. You were meant to rise. It doesn't matter if you've failed 100 times. What matters is that you rise the 101st. It doesn't matter how broken your past is, because your future is still being written, and you hold the pen. Right now, in this very moment, you have a choice. A choice to settle or to stand up. A choice to surrender or to struggle forward. A choice to rise beyond limits. This is your call, your signal, your reminder that inside you is a fire that refuses to die. That the pain you felt was not punishment, it was preparation. That the struggle you faced was not to break you, it was to build you. So take a deep breath. Stand tall. Wipe the dust off your dreams. Because you are not done. You are not finished. And you are not broken. You are just getting started. What does it mean to rise beyond limits? It means refusing to let your circumstances define you. It means hearing the word, impossible, and still taking that first step. It means choosing courage over comfort, growth over fear, and belief over doubt, every single time. Rising beyond limits is not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's not about having all the answers. It's about asking the right questions. It's not about never falling. It's about never staying down. The people who change the world are not the ones who had everything handed to them. They are the ones who refused to give up when everything was taken from them. Look around you. Every great success story, every legend, every world changer started from a place of fear, failure, or frustration. They were laughed at, underestimated, ignored. But they made a choice. They chose to rise anyway. This video is not just another motivational speech. This is a battle cry for those who've been counted out. A message for the dreamers who feel lost. A voice for the fighters who are tired, but still breathing. Because the truth is, you don't need to be fearless to rise. You just need to move through the fear. You don't need to be the strongest in the room. You just need to keep going when others stop. Inside you is a power you haven't even touched yet. And every time you challenge your limits, those limits move. Every time you refuse to quit, your strength grows. And every time you show up, even when it's hard, you become unstoppable. In this video, we'll take you through the real stories of people who were told they couldn't, but did. People who hit rock bottom, but bounced back. People who were rejected, laughed at, broken, and still rose. Because this isn't just about them. This is about you. And your story is far from over. It's time to rewrite your ending. It's time to rise beyond limits. Jennifer Bricker was born without legs. Most people would see this as a lifelong limitation, a permanent obstacle. But not Jennifer. Abandoned by her birth parents, she was adopted by a loving family who told her one thing repeatedly: never say can't. Inspired by Olympic gymnast Dominique Moceanu, Jennifer dreamed of becoming a gymnast herself. People laughed. They said she was crazy. No legs. No chance. But Jennifer didn't care. She trained hard. She worked with what she had, her arms, her strength, her spirit. And against all odds, she became a champion in tumbling and aerial acrobatics. But the story doesn't end there. One day, Jennifer found out something shocking. Dominique Moceanu, the gymnast who inspired her, was actually her biological sister. They had been separated at birth. Fate? Destiny? Or the reward of rising beyond limits? Jennifer's life is proof that disabilities don't define you. Your mindset does. She didn't just break limits. She danced through them, flipped over them, and flew past them. Liz Murray's childhood was a nightmare. Her parents were drug addicts. Her home was filled with chaos. Often, she had, before Thomas Edison invented the light bulb, he failed over 10,000 times. People mocked him. They called him foolish, a failure, a dreamer chasing a fantasy. But Edison had a different perspective. When asked about his failures, he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That mindset, that refusal to quit, changed the world. Today, every time you switch on a light, you are witnessing the result of a man who refused to accept limits. Edison's life reminds us that failure is not the end, it's a pathway to success. Rising beyond limits isn't about instant success, it's about relentless persistence. As a child, Elon Musk was bullied, beaten, and isolated. He barely spoke. People thought he was weird, slow, even unintelligent. But inside, he was building worlds, imagining rockets, electric cars, and life on Mars. He created multiple companies. Many failed. He poured everything into Tesla, even borrowed money to pay rent. At one point, both SpaceX and Tesla were days away from collapse. But he didn't stop. Today, Elon Musk is one of the most influential innovators in the world. He didn't just rise. He launched himself beyond what anyone thought was possible. He once said, "When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor." That's what it means to rise beyond limits. Born in Andhra Pradesh, Gopi faced immense challenges. From a small-town boy with limited means to becoming a pilot, entrepreneur, and India's first space tourist, his journey wasn't easy. There were visa issues, financial barriers, and doubts from all around. But Gopi kept believing. He trained hard, worked in aviation, and finally, in 2024, boarded a Blue Origin space flight, making history. Gopi proved that where you start doesn't matter. What matters is how far you're willing to go. He looked at the sky, and instead of seeing a limit, he saw a destination. So now you've heard the stories. Stories of pain, of failure, of unimaginable odds. But more importantly, stories of people who rose above them all. Not because they had superpowers. Not because they had everything figured out. But because they made a choice. A choice to keep going. A choice to believe. A choice to rise beyond limits. You see, life will never stop testing you. There will always be a reason to quit, to settle, to play small. You'll be told you're not enough, that your dreams are foolish, that your past defines you. But here's the truth, none of that matters. What matters is what you do next. Do you let the world shrink your vision? Or do you break free and expand your destiny? Because somewhere inside you, there is a fighter, a dreamer, a fire. And every day you doubt yourself, that fire dims just a little. But every day you rise, even a little, you reignite the flame. Don't let the limits of the past cage your future. Don't let the opinions of others mute your own voice. And don't ever let failure be your finish line. You are more than what you've been through. You are stronger than the storms you've survived. And you are braver than you believe. This is your time. Not tomorrow. Not next year. Not when things get better. Now. The journey won't be easy, and that's okay. Because easy never made anyone great. It's in the struggle, in the climb, in the dark nights, that true strength is born. Every mountain you face is not there to block your path. It's there to show you how high you can climb. Every rejection, every failure, every heartbreak is not the end. It's a setup for your comeback. So as this video ends, let this be the beginning. The beginning of your rise. The beginning of your story, told on your own terms. The beginning of a life lived with no regrets, no excuses, no limits. Don't just watch motivation, become it. Don't just dream, build it. Don't just survive, rise. Because if they could do it, so can you. And maybe, just maybe, one day, your story will be the one that inspires the world. So go ahead. Stand up. Take the first step. Rise beyond limits.